Hello, my name is Beth Smith and I am from Pennsylvania and I'm a market mentor with Monate and I'm also a cosmetologist. So I wanted to just give you some insight into some of my personal opinions as far as the shampoo. And so I use the word opinions because again, everybody's got different thoughts and feelings and opinions on how products work for them, work for their clients, and work for themselves personally. But I feel as a cosmetologist and as someone who is touching lots of people's hair with lots of different hair textures all day long, I wanted to share my opinions with you and hopefully they will help you grow your business. And there's many stylists on our team. And so I'm sure any one of them, myself included, would be happy to help you as you start learning about the products. So I want to try to keep this short and sweet. I am only going to talk about shampoos and I'll transition and do another video for conditioners and so on. All right, so let's talk about Revive shampoo. So it's our volumizing shampoo and obviously with all of our products, you shampoo at least twice. Make sure you emulsify before using the products and shampoo twice, okay? The Revive is really good for super fine hair. And oily hair. And by oily hair, sometimes there's a confusion. People say their hair is oily. A lot of times I'll ask a question, how often do you shampoo your hair? And then I wait for the response on that. So if they say, well, I shampoo it 3 times a week. Okay, well then to me, their hair is probably not that oily. But if they come back to me and say I shampoo every day, oily, okay? And then I'm gonna look at the texture of the hair. If the hair is super fine, then we can talk about Revive. If it's not super fine, I might be thinking about some other options, okay? So remember, their opinion also matters and what they think of their own hair needs to kind of factor into your decision. So just because they say their hair or their scalp is oily, it's really that their scalp is oily. You need to ask more questions typically to make sure that you're on the right path with somebody, or else they'll end up with something that's not the best choice for them. So if they say something is oily, just ask a few more questions and it will really help you, I promise. Okay, so let's talk about the black 2-in-1 shampoo. Okay, so this is from the men's line and the 2-in-1 throws a lot of women, but it actually is really a wonderful shampoo for men and women. It's never enough conditioner for women unless their hair is super short. And even if it is super short, I would still say it's probably not enough conditioner for a woman who is, coloring their hair or doing anything at all. It has 2 times the capixyl in it. So it's really great for somebody who is thinning, has been losing hair for any number of reasons. It has a great eucalyptus, peppermint type smell, but the good thing about it is you don't leave the shower smelling like a candy cane afterwards. So the black 2-in-1 is really great. It does have some clarifying properties to it. So it's really great for someone that maybe has hard water, gray hair it's nice for. It does kind of keep that yellow away slightly, okay? So with that, the 2 times the growth factor, I'm gonna move right quickly into the Intense Repair shampoo. This one was confusing for me in the beginning. Remember that the Intense Repair line is repairing the scalp and not the hair. So this is another big reason why you don't want to just send your customers to the website without some direction from you as to what to purchase, because your bleach blonde girl might be like, Intense Repair, that's what I need, put it in the cart, check out. Nope, that's not what she needs. That's for Intense Repair, has 3 times the growth factor, and it's for somebody maybe has alopecia, little balding spots in their head that can be caused by autoimmune diseases, additional stress, things like that. So thinning and hair loss for different reasons, more on the intense level, but that would be great, a great reason to recommend the Intense Repair. Remember that thinning and hair loss also typically has some type of underlying cause to it that is medical, and we're not doctors, so you want to remember to think about those things and kindly say hey, sometimes thyroid, sometimes diabetes. Again, I know I'm a cosmetologist, so these are things that pop into my mind. So when somebody sits in my chair and they say, I'm losing a ton of hair, those are questions that I ask them. And you have to remember, in my position, I am a little bit of a trusted advisor, but in your mind, start thinking, what else could be going on for this person? We want to make sure that we're helping their hair, helping them have the best hair, but also being thoughtful and conscientious of what else could be going on, that we could, be helping guide with ideas as to things they should consider. Okay, let's move on to Renew Shampoo. It's our moisturizing shampoo, amazing for things that you might not think of. Dandruff, because the scalp is dry, flaky. Renew Shampoo is great for that. Also, our oil is great for that, for the dandruff as well. Okay, so the Renew moisturizing, great for people with curly hair, has a wonderful lather. All of the shampoos before this, Revive, the Black 2-in-1, Intense Repair, and Renew, they all lather pretty well for our customers. So these are some of my top choices for people as they're new to Monat. Okay, let's talk about our brand new one, apple cider vinegar. There's an apple cider vinegar shampoo. There's also an apple cider vinegar scrub. These are meant to balance out that oily scalp. These, I believe, are really great for this transition time to Monat for someone who's really complaining about oily scalp. I've personally used them. I really recommend that you also try personally using the products too, whether it's the apple cider vinegar or attempting to switch and try some different things on yourself that you may not have used. So the scrub will lather a little bit. I would use the scrub first, and the scrub would be like sort of a weekly type of treatment. It would not be a daily shampoo. I use the scrub, exfoliating the scalp. One of my friends in one of our groups said that she also has used it as an exfoliator in general, so like on her skin as well. And then you rinse that, and then my second shampoo, I then shampooed with the apple cider vinegar shampoo. Got a great lather, and my hair was so light and fluffy that day. It was absolutely amazing. All right, I'm gonna touch on 2 more shampoos for you. These are my last 2 that I'm gonna talk about. They're not highly recommended by me, and I shouldn't say they're not highly recommended. I don't recommend them a lot to people in the beginning, and I'm gonna tell you why. Advanced Hydration Shampoo. Smells absolutely amazing. Smells like a fresh, clean man. Okay, so handsome man, my friend Skylar said, and she is right. It smells absolutely amazing. The reason I would say I don't love it, it's meant for fine hair, okay? It doesn't lather super well. It's very creamy. I think actually Derek and Rachel really love this one too. I remember my first chat with Derek and he had said that. It doesn't lather super well, but it is really meant for the finer texture of hair that does need more moisture than Revive, because Revive, remember, was for more oily scalp. The Advanced Hydration is going to be a little bit more for somebody who, you know, doesn't really have that oiliness, and is going to put a little bit more moisture back into the hair. So the Advanced Hydration can be good for them. When you've got somebody transitioning to Monat, remember, they're not used to like a lower lather shampoo most of the times. So that's why it's not one that I go to right out of the gate, but it can be like a second flagship for somebody, and it really can be an amazing choice. It's just not always high on my list of ones that I recommend to a first-time VIP. And then Super Nourish shampoo. So we're gonna talk about that real quick. This one is amazing for like ethnic hair, Asian hair that has a coarser texture, African-American hair, super curly hair, anybody who's got that coarser texture to their hair. The Super Nourish is also an amazing shampoo. It is very moisturizing, and it's putting a lot of that moisture into the hair, which also does help enhance the curl. So reasons I'm not a huge fan of it for myself personally, well, you know, that it's not a first recommendation, okay, is again, super low lather. So I would have a tendency to start people out that need that more moisturizing shampoo, and I might find them to be probably a Super Nourish customer in the future. I have the tendency to start them with Renew, kind of transition them to Monat that way, and then maybe they can do a Renew first shampoo, Super Nourish second shampoo down the line in a future flagship. All right, you guys, that was my down low on the shampoos, and I hope that is helpful for you. Have an amazing day.